have it chained right, it would fall from the fucking ceiling. They let me do this shit when I was like 15, bro. To like
the fucking
10 foot in diameter.
The thing that's on the fuck, I can't think of it right now. Fuck.
That's a crazy motion. You wanna know my favorite thing to say, bro? Fuck them. Like, fuck.
That's such a specific number.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to DeadMen Radio. Is this episode 8?
It's episode 8.
Oh my god, we're 2 months in.
2 months
Woo-hoo.
in. Actually, technically speaking, if you want to talk about the calendar, technically we're 2 weeks away from doing 2 months because the last 2 months have been five-week months.
Don't be doing
or no,
all that
this
math
month,
bullshit,
I'm sorry,
bro.
this month was a 5 week.
Oh,
Hell
wait,
nah, bro.
we forgot to...
I'm gonna do that math shit, bro. I got 5 paychecks. I'm getting 5 paychecks this month. The fuck? The fuck?
I mean, yeah, that is nice, but I still spend all the money.
Yeah, but like...
The 5 paychecks doesn't matter. I still end up with no money in my bank account at the end of the month.
See, but I still have things I need to buy, though.
So do I. I've got a $250 Amazon cart of equipment.
Dude, I have to buy a Scarlett and a mic.
That's not that much money. You can get a mic for $50.
And a Scarlett is $250.
You can get one for $212. The one that I got was $212.
That's such a specific number.
It's because it's the Scarlett 2i2. So it's
they made it $212. Mm-hmm. Fucking dickheads.
Well, that's not why it's $200 specifically, but that's why that one is $200.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, like you call it the 2i2.
You told me not to get the single port either.
Yeah, get the double
then
port.
I wouldn't be able to do the headphones. I gotta get the headphones too.
Those are $40.
I don't need to do that.
You don't need to do that. You can get an adapter and just use your headphones.
That's true.
The adapter is like $10. Yeah. You got to get a nice adapter though. You got to get like a gold plated one. Yeah. An actual good one. Because I bought a cheap one and it didn't fucking work.
If you guys don't know what a Scarlett is, go back to like episode 2 or 3. I think it is.
One of those.
We go kind of in depth on like some of the equipment.
It's when we were still in the old setup.
Yeah.
The old area. Stop fucking kicking the mic.
I didn't even get the mic. I had the table.
Don't do that either.
Bro,
you have like 5 inches of space you could back up. No, god damn.
5 inches wasn't on this back leg.
Let me make sure you're in frame still. You're fucking chilling.
Yeah, cool. Awesome.
Ugh.
What to talk about?
I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention to much that's been going on in the world this week because I've been fucking... Dude, work has been kicking my ass so hard. This part that I'm setting up, bro... Or set up. It's set up now.
Yeah, I was gonna say you did the setup for it, right?
It's running and got approved and everything now, but oh my god, bro, there's fucking... So, like, a normal part that I run on our secondary machines will have 2 to 3 tools. That's normal.
Yeah.
Because that's something to trace the part, which is called single points the OD.
Do little canyons, divots if you need to.
It traces whatever your outline of your part is. It does that and then faces it. And then you'll have 1 or 2 tools that do a chamfer on the front to get rid of the sharp edge.
Facing it is kind of just like cutting off the extra bit and then smoothing off the...
That is exactly what facing is.
Yeah.
Not necessarily the top, more the front of the part.
The front of the part. Yeah.
But this part...
Usually when you show me your parts, you show me them in a cylindrical manner. So I say...
This part...
top. You know.
Is 9 tools split between 2 machines. He doesn't show me
any of his parts at all.
Well, I do.
Is it?
I don't give a fuck.
Fuck
You want to know my favorite thing to say, bro? Fuck them.
Fuck them.
Like, I don't care. Like, I fucking made the part. Like, it's fucking... And you want to hear a fun fact?
Well, fucking a couple 100,000.
You want...
100,000. More than that.
I've probably done that on one part.
More than that. The job.
I did the math one time. It's over $1 million. I've definitely hit over $1 million at this point.
Yeah, you've been doing it for 5 years, and you probably
maybe not $1 million.
You probably push out close to what over 1,000 parts a day. Sometimes no.
500 a day is a normal rate for a normal job. There are parts where I'll run like 1,700 a day, but those are few and far between.
Yeah.
But I have ran jobs like that. Like, the job that I've ran the most was 850 a day. And I ran that one for a year straight every day. So
Damn. Yeah, the job I'm running right now, I work on vacuum brushes.
Yeah.
It's just whole different field of shit.
I run aerospace parts
on a
multi-spindle screw machine.
There we go.
I like internal combustion components like oil fittings and injector sleeves and shit like that.
Cool stuff.
For airplane motors.
Yeah.
For like companies like Pratt & Whitney and Boeing and shit
I
like
work
that. And
on
SpaceX and
I
Rolls-Royce
work
and all
on
that.
vacuum brushes that are made for like really expensive vacuums.
But that's only your most recent job. You worked at Hosemaster. Hosemaster was pretty
I was gonna say Hosemaster.
That was a cool
Hosemaster was, in terms of what I was doing, was pretty cool.
What you were doing and what you were making was cool, but the place sucked.
Yeah, the place fucking sucked. Fuck you, Hosemaster. Yeah, fuck Hosemaster. You guys are assholes. But yeah, it was the whole thing was really cool. Like if you guys have one of those like pull out sink nozzles. Or like the.
All right, everybody, we're back. Sorry about that. As AJ was saying, our setup is getting slowly and slowly less fucking ghetto and janky.
Yeah. They don't know I was saying that because it was clipped out, but
it's definitely still a little bit ghetto and a little bit janky.
Yeah.
We have a TV sitting on a chair behind my phone. As like a mirror to tell if the phone fills up with storage or not and stops recording.
Because any of the times that our videos stop,
it's because the phone fills up with storage.
It's because the phone fills up with storage. It's exactly why. But back to what I was saying. So, if you guys have like one of those pull-out nozzles on your sink, or if you ever pulled out your oven from the wall, and you see that metal hose that's attached to it, same thing with the sink. I forgot to say that part, but. Those are like super basic versions. We don't make those basic versions, but that's the basic. It's a braided metal hose. Well, it's a corrugated pipe with a braided wire mesh that goes over it. All in all, makes it a metal hose. Is just all it's called is a metal hose. But that shit goes all the way down to fucking oil extraction, boats. Literally everything. There's a lot of shit. Yeah, cars, like the fucking
AN lines, shit like that.
AN lines, fucking.
Yeah, if you know anything about cars and you know what an AN line is, that's basically that all the way up to like
the fucking
10 foot in diameter.
The thing that's on the fucking. I can't think of it right now. Fuck.
That's a crazy motion.
Right there. It's on the exhaust.
Flex pipe.
The flex pipe. The flex pipe. That's a really good example. So
those,
if you know about
but
cars,
all the way up to like 10 foot in diameter.
Oh yeah, the diameter that we have gone. I think the biggest I saw was around like 6 or 7 feet.
That's crazy.
6 or 7 feet.
That's crazy.
And then the longest I've seen was well over 150 feet.
Damn.
Yeah,
that's a big fucking hose, feet. Bro.
A big regular that we would get was a 3/4 inch by 100 foot hose. It was a very common one, but it was a flex fit hose, so it was super flexible. Mm-hmm. So what we would do is we would coil it up and then put it into its own box. And then they would get usually 75 to 100 of those.
That's cool.
Which they would get those, but then we would have other customers that would get. I hated these ones. They were 5-inch diameter by 5-inch diameter. They did 6 separate orders. It was a 45 foot, a 50 foot, a 75 foot, a 100 foot. And I think they did a 150 foot one.
Jesus Christ.
But they got 50 of each of those.
Jesus Christ.
So at one point, our whole department was just focused on that.
That's crazy.
The entire department. And if any of you guys have ever seen a Lincoln Electric building, pretty big, ours was bigger. And ours was
Amazon warehouse size building.
The Lincoln Electric headquarters is in Euclid, Ohio, and that is where Hosemaster is, literally right next to it. Comparable in size. They're massive. But that was a really shitty order, and I remember for a very long time, I think it was for almost 2 months straight, I was working on those 5-inch by 50 foot hoses by myself movement and all.
Jesus Christ.
No crane involved. We didn't have the crane over there. So the way it worked is you take one of those like big like, it's basically a ratchet strap, but it's designed for a crane. Like it literally has like 2 eye hooks on it.
Yeah.
But you just
I know
wrap it
the
around
kind
you.
of strap you're talking about.
So you would take those and you would loop the rope through the one eyelet, so it would just tension it when you pull on it, and you would just pull them.
Jesus Christ.
When I tell you that was like definitely like one of the shittiest points of work there, dude, like that shit. And there was, like I said, 50 of them, and then I had to take those, and what it would do. So these had a heavy duty braid on them. So instead of that super tight knit like 4 or 5 wires, it was 15 wires that were about. You guys probably can't see that little space in between the folds of my finger, right there. About that
that's
thick.
about
very thick, very very thick. I would say probably
Pretty
like
thick.
I'd say probably like 0.18 gauge.
So, I don't know what the gauge is.
Yeah. It's hard to do the gauge. It's,
you want to know what this reminds me of?
if you took a set of calipers to it, it'd be 0.18.
Oh, that's 180 thou.
Yeah. That there would be 15 of those. That would make one band on it.
Holy fuck!
Now
That's
they
a lot.
used massive machines. The way they did this, so those ones were hand braided. So the way those work is they go through like this machine that pulls out all the wires, and you literally grab like that, and it literally pulls it.
Bro.
It's fucking insane. And then we have the big machines, which do the tight wire, and they're like 8 foot by 8 foot by 8 foot. So a massive cube.
That's a big.
Literally
ass
a massive cube.
Jesus.
And we had 13 of those, I think, and then one of them was like something completely different, but it made 14. And in there was 36 spools that you connected spools of wire to, which would create a cone, which spins at 850 RPMs per minute.
That's what RPM means.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why I said that. Yeah, it fucking spins at 800 RPM. And it's a big ass machine. Like, but here's the kicker, right? You have to walk in that bitch.
Hell yeah.
You gotta walk
yeah.
in that motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
Sometimes when it's on.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah.
No, hell yeah on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
That shit, yeah. Fuck Hosemaster. Their safety standards are shit, and their supervision is shit, and their management is shit.
Bro,
all of them are shit.
You want to know what you moving those
Fuck
hoses with
Hosemaster.
the fucking rope reminds me of? So at my first job at Filmatic, the machine shop where I learned basically the start of what I know now, there was a period. So at small shops like that, you take all the metal chips that you get and you scrap them. That's how you make extra money. And so the way you do that, because you can't scrap the oil, you need to get the oil out of the chips before you scrap them. They won't take them if they're all covered in oil. And we reuse the oil and recycle it back into the machines.
Okay.
So the way you do that is by shoveling them with a coal shovel out of big chip
I remember
bins.
you telling me stories about that
One
shit, bro.
shovelful at a time into a big centrifuge that you hook chains on either side of and lift up with a crane in the ceiling, and then you put it in. Well, you lift the drum into the centrifuge, and then you drop the lid on the centrifuge, and you hit start and you let it spin until it's fucking done. It has like a set cycle time, and then you better hope you don't overfill the trap, because there's literally a hole in the ground that you dump all the oil into out of the centrifuge. And we had a guy who did this. Like, he came around every day. He'd grab your chip carts multiple times a day. He'd go spin the oil out of them and then bring you buckets of oil to refill your machine from the oil that you pulled out of it.
Right.
So
that was a dirty fucking job, bro. I remember you telling me how nasty that job was, bro.
The dude who was our chip spinner was a fucking tweaker, and he just disappeared one day in the middle of summer, like
that
first day of
explains
summer.
Why he was just like, why that was his job.
Dude,
like,
literally,
he chose to do that
first
shit,
day
like,
of summer, he just disappeared. Disappeared.
That
2 weeks.
That warm weather came out, bro.
2 weeks in, bro, and they're like, "All right, Jacob, you're on chips now. Larry ain't fucking coming back. You're on fucking chips."
That's crazy.
And so, I shoveling the fucking chips into the fucking centrifuge one at a time, and then fucking there was this fucking thing where if you put all the chips too much on, because you had to evenly spread them out, because if you put them all too much on one side,
wobble,
dude,
yeah, bad.
The chip spinner, the actual centrifuge, was bigger than this whole area that the setup is in.
That's crazy.
It was massive, and you had to lift it with a fucking chain and then take a big hook and smack the fucking release to let it flip over, and if you didn't have it chained right, it would fall from the fucking ceiling. They let me do this shit when I was like 15, bro. No supervision. Nobody trained me how to do it. They just said, go do it. I figured that shit out on my own, bro.
Yo, that was a big thing with Hose Master, too. No fucking training, and I'm using, like, heavy fucking machinery.
Yeah, bro. Talk about heavy. If you stood under that bitch and it fell, bro, you die. Like, it will crush you.
Dude, it would
flatten you like a pancake,
dude,
bro.
It would
be mush when you lifted it back up.
Like it would be flat. Like there wouldn't be any wobble to that bitch. Like,
no,
it would
just
be flat on the ground. Like,
yeah, like that shit.
Insane,
terrifying, bro.
That's crazy.
That shop was so sketchy, bro. I almost lost fucking fingers multiple times.
Speaking of losing fingers, they had me on a fucking big ass bandsaw.
Oh, fuck big ass bandsaws.
Dude, you remember?
Mm-hmm.
You know exactly where I'm going with this shit. Fucking, they had me on this big ass bandsaw, and like I said, I was working with metal hoses, so this bandsaw cuts through hoses that anywhere. I think it was up to like 4 inches. This bandsaw cut up to. So anything that was up to 4-inch diameter, it could cut, and swiftly, quite swiftly, like you just nothing. And so I wasn't trained on this shit at all. They literally taught. This is when I was manning the entire rework station,
Jesus Christ.
the entire thing, and I had no fucking clue. I got trained for I think 2 days, and the dude just fucking cause the whole thing was. They were going to train me on it, and I was going to take over there, which I was fine with. I was cool with that. I was going to have my own area, do my own thing, in charge of my own shit.
Yeah.
Like, if anything fucks up, it's my fault. I can't blame it on anybody else, and that's where most of my anger would come from, especially once I became an inspector. But, and the biggest thing was, my issues as being an inspector wasn't the people doing the work. That was the worst part. That was you'd think that would be the issue, is like people giving me so much bad shit. No, the shit I was getting was fine. The management was so stupid. So stupid.
You'll have that on the big jobs.
Especially my fucking boss. No, I'm not even gonna go there. But
can't be doing all that.
Yeah, I can't be doing all that. But fucking yeah, they had me on this fucking bandsaw, and I was cutting this long ass fucking hose, and it was long as shit. It was probably like, I think it was like 1.25 inches in diameter. I think. Mm-hmm. So it was long as fuck, and it was also a flex hose. So mind you, with a metal hose that's long, and especially if it's a larger diameter, when you twist them, it's like. I can't even explain what it's comparable to, but when you twist them, there's a large delay to your movement. Like, a very large delay.
It's got give.
It's got a lot of give, and like I said, it was a flex hose. So it had to flex before it moved. Mm. So it snapped. Mm. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2, the longer the hose, the more it's going to tangle up and snap against you. So the harder it's going to be to turn. Nobody told me that there was like a set thing that you're supposed to put into the bandsaw so that you can cut a long hose. Mm. Nobody told me this.
Was it like a material holder?
It was literally just basically. It was literally just a big gauge that you just slide the hose through.
Yeah.
Right? No biggie. You would think some people would think that's kind of incentive. I would think so, but not when that shit is in a cabinet covered in dust. They pulled that shit out, and I said, you would think that would be out, right? So, now the whole reason on why this happens. I bend this hose, it fucking snaps on me. Literally pulled my hand straight into the bandsaw. I got so lucky when it literally only caught the edge of my fucking pinky. To the point where my nail grew back and there's not even a fucking scar.
Got lucky.
Like, I could have lost my finger and so much more.
You want to hear some crazy
I
shit?
could have lost, dude, because my hand was hit at it like this. My hand could have just went straight like that.
Bro, you want to hear some crazy shit? Speaking of losing fingers, so my at my shop at the beginning of the year, they had a huge layoff of a bunch of supervisors and upper management that were basically just retired. Like
Right.
they basically just went to them all because they were all like a year off retirement anywhere. They were like, hey, we're trying to do some different stuff. Just go ahead and retire. Here's your full like whatever, and they just let him go basically.
Right.
So the maintenance supervisor who got let go at the beginning of the year, 2 months after he went into retirement, he was fixing some shit at his house using a chop saw and lost this whole part
Oh my
of these
God.
3 fingers. Chopped right off. 2 months into retirement, bro.
That's fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that's horrible,
Went
bro.
40 years as a maintenance guy, as a lead maintenance guy in a machine
The
shop.
guy who gets up in them machines.
Yeah, up in like CNC machines that are as big as the wire machine you're talking about, where you can get up, walk in them, set a table, and have lunch inside of them bitches.
Yeah.
Like, we've got machines like that. They're all up inside of doing all this crazy maintenance shit.
Yep.
Never gets fucking nothing.
Got a couple cuts here and there, but never lost a finger.
Goes to do some housework and
Loses
fucking...
3.
Yeah.
Loses 3.
Yeah.
How much of the finger did he
It was
lose?
like at an angle. It was like most of his pinky is gone, and then some of his other fingers
He
are
got
gone.
the knucks.
I don't know.
those two?
I don't know.
Bro, if he's got the knucks, he's in luck, bro. He could still kind of use them. If he's got
Facts.
the knucks,
Facts.
he's in luck, bro.
I don't know very much details about it, but I just heard about it in the locker room
Yeah,
the other day
that's
when I was changing.
That's crazy, bro. That's wild as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Yo, that's horrible, bro.
Dude, I have almost lost a finger a couple of times.
I believe
Cuz
you.
like, bro,
You tell me about all these times where you're just like up inside your machine torquing shit, fucking.
dude, literally you have to
you
have your
gotta go
hands in there
maybe
while it's
fuck-
running
yeah,
sometimes.
you gotta have hands in there when it's running.
And you can't see what the fuck you're doing. You just gotta feel real
Dude.
slowly. And when you feel something moving, you gotta stop touching that.
No, bro. Like, dude, that's kind of how this job is that I'm working now. I kind of have to like put my hands in my
Like,
machines.
I don't know if you.
And I'm not a fan of it.
You definitely
I'm not a
won't be
fan
able
of
to
it.
see it on camera, but I have 1, 2, 3,
I
and
can see those bitches.
I have a bunch of cuts right in a line on my hand, and what they're from is for me to change one of my tools whenever they wear out in my secondary machines, the one with 9 tools like I was telling you. Yeah. I have to reach in past the fucking tools, and when I pull my hand out, there's no room. There's literally an inch and a half
you're
space.
hitting that carbide bit.
You have to.
every
Like,
time.
there's no way you
Every
can't.
time, yeah.
Same when I change my fucking drills, when I go in to measure with my mics out of my shave tool, because the parts will go through and then you just measure it right out of the tool. So if you have to make an adjustment, you're not running 8 scrap pieces till it gets to the cutoff. You're
Right.
only running 1
Right.
because it's just out of that tool.
Right.
You have to reach in there all the way to the fucking front, and when you pull your fucking hand out, I got fucking 4 drills right there. 4 carbide drills. Carbide's not fucking soft.
No,
that
it's
shit
not.
hurts
That shit hurts.
real bad.
Yeah.
Not to mention I almost fucking caved my
Bro.
sternum in one time.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So there's this machine that we use to whenever you have to drain the oil. It's 300 gallons, I think, of oil at the base of our machines. Like, that's what we use to cool.
Cycle the whole
Yeah.
shit, yeah.
Like, that's our oil basin. It's like 250 or 300 gallons. One of the two. I can't remember. But we use this thing called a sump shark, which drains the oil into a 55-gallon drum internally and filters it and everything. And you use compressed air to, like, suck it up, and then you can
Yeah.
blow it out with the same machine.
Yeah.
You use it to, like, transfer the oil to a different container so you can clean the bottom of the machine or do maintenance, whatever
Right.
you got to do.
Right.
So the way you use this sump shark is you connect a compressed air line to it with off the direct line. Like, our air gun lines are straight off the main line.
Straight to the ceiling.
Yeah, they're straight off the main line, so they're unregulated pressure. Whatever pressure is coming out of the compressor is what's coming out of those air guns.
Yeah.
And that's the line you connect to the sump shark to. And so you connect the line, turn the air on, let that bitch pressurize, and then you throw your hose in the fucking bottom of the machine, turn it on, let it suck up all the oil. And then when it fills up, it'll start to cavitate. It'll go pop, 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 and it'll stop sucking. It'll start making like a bunch of bubbles and shit. And you turn it off, turn the suck off, and you turn the suck off.
Turn the suck off. It's crazy.
And then you gotta switch it to blow mode. From suck to blow.
Man,
so
talking about great times.
Yeah. But so to switch it over, you take off these hoses. They're just quick connects, so you pop the 2 tabs off, and then the hose just comes. Have you ever used a quick connect hose?
Yeah.
Yeah. The 2 little...
I've got them at hose. Hosemaster.
So you do the quick connect with the 2 little wings. You unconnect it, swap the hoses. But on the other nozzle that you're not using at the time, there's a cap that you put on so it doesn't leak pressure, and you can actually use it. So when I was inexperienced using this, and I hadn't really done it very much, and I didn't know the way it works, someone just kind of brought it up to me, explained, you plug this into this, turn this on, and you fucking do that. No one never really gave me a real rundown on it.
Yeah, I hate that fucking shit. Yo, if you're like in your 30s, 40s, 50s,
properly
whatever,
trained people, bro.
if you're like 30s, 40s, 50s, whatever, you've been working at your shop for a long time, you got a new guy come in, don't be a fucking asshole, dude.
Yeah,
Train
bro.
him. Like,
Tell him the shit,
that's
bro.
the motherfucker that's going to take over your job when you leave.
There's the reason the trades are dying. It's because old motherfuckers don't like young
It's
people.
not because it's for real. Like, because
old motherfuckers don't like young people.
It's not a large percentage of people not wanting to work. It's a large percentage of fucking older people not wanting to train younger people.
Exactly. So
like,
anyway,
I've come across that so much.
Back to what I was saying.
I had to touch on that, dude. I had to.
When you're swapping the hoses, you're not supposed to stand in front of it. Just because it's a pressurized metal container with multiple hundreds of pounds of pressure in the container, and you're undoing hoses. So when I was inexperienced using this, I didn't. Nowadays, whenever I use it, I'll leak the pressure out slowly before I start touching the hoses.
Smart.
Like, I'll make sure there's no pressure in it.
Took that cap off, didn't you?
So it was like the 4th or 5th time I'd ever used this thing. I was standing directly in front of it, and I had just about to swap the hoses. So I go and I just crack the releases on the hose, and it launches full pressure, boom, straight into my chest and soaks me head to toe in oil. All the way down to my underwear was fucking soaking in oil.
Holy shit.
And I literally knocked the wind out of me. I fucking doubled over. I'm like, ooh. And then my supervisor comes right up to me and he's like, "What the fuck? Are you good?"
Made a big pop.
It made a big pop, and then all of a sudden there's oil everywhere.
Yeah.
And he sees me and he's like, "What the fuck happened?" I'm like, I don't even know. I gotta go change. And I go into the locker room and I fucking change. And this was before I even had uniforms. I wasn't even eligible for uniforms yet. So I was wearing my work clothes that I brought from home.
Yeah.
And I had to switch into one of my dad's uniforms.
Damn.
And because I didn't have anything fucking else. And bro, that was one of the most, like, one of the scariest experiences I've ever had. Like, I genuinely, for a second, like, the moment I cracked it and I felt it just move out of my hands, I thought I was gonna die, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Because it hit me dead in the center of the chest. Like, right in the middle of the ribs, bro.
Damn.
Like, I got fucking lucky. If I was a skinny motherfucker, if I wasn't a big boy,
that would have.
if I wasn't a big boy, it would have fucking cracked my sternum down the middle, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that shit fucking hurt. And then I was soaked in oil all day.
Fuck.
That was the last time I could wear those Hirachis.
Damn.
My first pair of work shoes was Hirachis, bro.
Damn.
Yep.
No, I remember that, but that was what put those out of commission. That's crazy.
Oh, fun fact, if you leave a pair of blue Hirachis in the sun, they turn purple.
Yeah, well, that's just sun bleaching.
I didn't know that.
If you leave a pair of black Hirachis on, the sun will turn purple.
Really? It turns purple?
Yeah, black dyed fabric turns purple.
Why would the blue turn purple too then?
Say black is just blue. It's just more concentrated.
Fair enough, yeah.
Yeah. The sun bleaching is really cool. Sun bleaching is dope. Fucking Raven in That's still recording.
Yeah.
Yeah, Raven in the back of her car has like a stuffed animal sun bleached to shit. Like you can literally like the back of it is pure black. The front is like almost pink.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's fucking insane, dude. It's fucking crazy. Dude, I'm fucking... By the time this episode comes out...
Not true, it'll be out in 2 days. Were you going to say the album was out?
This is in 5 days.
No, this episode comes out in 2 days.
Yeah, by the time this comes out, it'll be out in 5 days.
Oh, I thought you were going to say by the time this comes out, it'll be out.
So by the time this is out, my album Lost Prophet Volume 1 will be out on all platforms in 5 days. Next Friday, October 31st, Halloween. Go check that shit out.
By the time we're recording next week's episode, it'll be out.
Yeah. I just released the track list on my Instagram. That'll be down in the bio. I just released the track list up on there. I'll probably pop it up on the screen too. Boom. Alright, so that's enough time for the track list. But
we put a lot of work into the fucking songs.
We did. We absolutely
collectively,
did.
and I didn't even make them.
I was going to say, like, hold on. Because my brother needs to shine real quick. So... Obviously, yeah, I made all the fucking songs
bangers.
On it, right?
All the fucking bangers.
They're all bangers. I was saying that before we did what we did, and which we have a lot more to do.
We still have a few minor tweaks left.
So, well, not a lot more to do, but...
A few minor volume adjustments.
We did... So, over this week, we ended up doing all the mixes on all the songs.
All 10 songs.
Added some pretty cool effects that we've never done before.
Some really insane production.
Yeah,
on the back end.
really insane production. It's all him. It's my ears and his hands.
Yeah,
that's literally it. Like, I'm still working out all that stuff, figuring out how to use all of it and shit. I still have been. I'm still on the snowball mic. Leave me
Don't
alone.
worry, we'll upgrade. You'll upgrade soon.
I'll upgrade soon, but you can't even tell on this album that I'm using.
You really can't.
When I say to anybody who's listened to my music before, or his music before, the production on this album is fucking insane.
This is the most
like his last album that came out was the best production I've heard from the both of us.
It was the best
like,
at that time that we could do.
Like, it was the best.
With our experience.
Like, everything sounded seamless. Everything sounded good. Everything sounded good to the ears. This shit, same thing.
And it's 3 steps ahead. It's
shit,
levels above.
He put in a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of brain.
Learning new programs. And
learning along the way to figure out
doing new shit that I've never done before.
I'm asking him to do shit that he does not know how to do, and he's just saying, okay, and doing it. So, much love to my boy Jacob. Yes. He is putting in so much fucking work for this shit. After we do this, I got some good promotion stuff coming. So I'm going to promote this whole week up until the album.
And then next is my album eventually.
Exactly. And we're going to like finish up the volume mixes when we're done.
Couple more things. Yep. Take a couple more promotional videos.
Yep. I don't have anything up video-wise yet, but I will by tomorrow evening. So...
This video won't be out yet, so it'll be yesterday as of when this video. You'll be watching this.
As of this video coming up, it'll be yesterday. But for right now, it is tomorrow. So, there's a lot of work going into this. I would appreciate it if you guys check it out. Please, 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 please check that out.
As always, Spotify's will be linked.
Oh, yeah, Spotify's will be linked. My Instagram will be linked.
Instagrams are not linked in the description.
Instagrams are not linked in the description.
The YouTube channels and Spotify are linked in the description. I can add the Instagrams if you want.
Yeah, add my Instagram to the.
We'll add both. I'll add both Instagrams.
Add both of them because I mentioned something about the Instagram and I said it'll be in the description. But yeah, no, I'm super excited. Also, for the. I wanted to say annual, but that doesn't sound right. What would you call it if I do this every episode, or if we do this every episode? What would you say? Would that be annual?
It would not be annual. No? Annual is yearly.
That's what I mean.
Reoccurring.
So for the reoccurring event,
Reoccurring segment.
How are you guys doing? Yeah, the personal segment. How are you guys doing?
Yes.
Hope you guys are doing good.
We love you guys.
Love you guys, man.
And one day, when there's more of you guys, we'll love you even more.
Exactly.
Well, not more, but we'll love everybody equally, and there will be more people to love, so there'll be more love to go around.
Exactly. I think on the last one we got like 5 views or something like that.
Hey,
so to those 5 people, love.
You want to know what I need to do, bro?
Huh?
Because low key, whenever I posted a YouTube, I was on a good streak for a while when I was posting YouTube videos of getting like 70 to 120 views per video. I need to start making YouTube videos again.
I've been wanting to make
YouTube
videos for like a fatty. I'm just really bad with ideas and what I want to do.
It's not so much the ideas that I'm struggling with anymore. I'm so focused. No, I'm so focused on other things.
Yeah.
I'm focused on music and the production of this podcast, honestly. But all of the stuff that I'm using for the production of this podcast is gonna
help so
replicate.
Much. Yeah.
Also, I just remembered what I was going to say. I've been trying to remember for the last 3 fucking minutes. Your snowball mic is now rare. Don't fucking lose that bitch.
What do you mean it's rare?
They no longer sell that version of the snowball mic.
I recorded Lost Prophets Volume 1 on it. I recorded. Hold on.
Everything.
When this album goes up, I will have 25 songs recorded and out and published.
That snowball mic. So Microsoft bought Yeti, the company that makes the snowball mics. So now they look fucking retarded. They don't look like the snowball or the Yeti anymore. They look stupid. They're all like minimalistic and fucking modern and all that stupid shit. They sound fucking
like shit.
They probably do. I haven't heard any videos on them, but they probably do, and they're more expensive now. So
weren't those bitches only like $100?
Not even. They
were
were
like $50.
The blue snowball ice version, which is the limited edition version that I bought 2 of, the one that you have and the one that got chalked from somewhere.
Yeah.
Those ones were only $60 when I bought them. Both of them.
Damn, that's not bad.
Mm-hmm. Those are like the cheapest USB microphone. Well, the nicest. Those are like the top quality USB microphones that you can get. Because that was the thing that I was using at the beginning was USB microphones. Because I just plugged that bitch straight into my Chromebook.
I'm still pushing that USB.
He needs to switch to XLR.
I haven't had.
He just doesn't have a Scarlett
I was struggling to get everything together for this fucking album.
It's okay.
Let alone that.
Eventually,
I can say
higher
this.
Equipment quality.
I can say this. As for 2025, when this album comes out, I can definitely say I'm probably going to drop a single or 2 before the year ends as well. On top of that,
I haven't dropped any music in a while. I want to drop. I have a couple songs.
I was gonna say you got a few songs that you need to drop.
I have 13 songs unreleased right now, sitting in a playlist in my phone.
Yeah, and a lot of them are bangers.
I'll probably cut it down to like 7, but there's probably 7 really good songs that I'll go back, mix and master, and then release them.
That'd be cool.
It's just really
like.
It's fucking expensive to buy beats, bro.
Okay. Y'all want to get a little breakdown of? I won't say how much this album costs, but I'll say how much Record of Future Fortunes cost.
Yeah,
that bitch was $570 for 8 songs. A lot of those beats were some crazy production. Mm-hmm. Like, I would love to go back and remix Record of Future Fortunes in the future. Not even close to now.
I'm going to go back and remix a lot of my shit.
Yeah, State of Mind needs to remix. I've already talked about that, though. But Record of Future Fortunes was expensive.
Bro, The Observer was fucking expensive.
And I was making more money when I did that.
So, if y'all don't know, I also have an album released. I released it, like 4 or 5 months ago? Something like that. Called The Observer.
Yeah. You didn't get a chance to talk about it in the last episode.
No,
I just ended the episode off.
Yeah. I have an album and a couple EPs released. They're okay. They're
fire.
My quality,
fire. The Observer album is so good.
The Observer is really good.
Yeah, The Observer is fucking.
I definitely want to go back and remix it eventually because I've just learned so much more on my abilities to mix. Yeah. But there are a bunch of songs that are really good on there. There's a couple mistakes that I made in the actual editing on the final version that I would go back and fix. Like Taxi Cab has a fucking 45-second.
That is literally one of my. That's my top 3 in songs that he's made.
It's a good song. I like that
it's
song.
Literally
it's one of the only songs I've done ad libs for.
When you were doing that song, I was like, yo, this shit is so hard. And then he finished the mixing for it, dropped the album, and I'm like, this is before he previewed it to me, of course. And I was like, that's the hardest song on the album, and the hardest song I've ever like heard you make. It's not like like hard like trap like whatever, but like
lyrically,
it's lyrically hard as fuck.
I really like that song. That song is really
And
good.
I was like, man, this shit is crazy. And then
so when I edited the vocals,
it's okay because I still listen to that song almost every day.
So when you
or every couple days,
when you export audio files out of like legit DAW programs and legit like music editing software, you have to select an end bar to end the track at, or else it'll just go to whatever the preset end bar is. I didn't fucking know that. And so when I exported the audio file of my vocals after editing them, there was like a 45-second pause at the end of the vocals that just made the track have 30 seconds of silence at the end of it. And it was so upsetting. I remember I listened to the album for the first time when it came out, and I fucking heard that, and I was so heartbroken, bro. I was so upset.
Yeah.
Because I put a lot of work into that fucking album at the time.
dude. Yeah, dude.
There was...
Good
but,
fucking
like,
album.
The cover art, we painted that telescope.
right
It's over
over
there.
there, yeah.
It's in the background of our first couple episodes. We'll eventually get it in the background again.
Yeah.
Once
Yeah.
we move setups and we
Yeah.
get a more legit space
But
to
it was
be
just,
in.
it was just like Record of Future Fortunes. We created.
There's a lot of like Easter eggs
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the
a lot of
cover
meaningful
art.
shit. A lot of everything that was
Like, if you know me,
personal,
you'll
hard,
notice some
hard
shit.
work was put into
Yeah,
it. You know.
yeah, and I have 13. I have more songs than that album has unreleased currently in my phone, and some of them are so
Sorry if you guys just saw me
good.
stick my finger in my mouth. The side of my face is kind of hurting a little bit, but I think that means I have a zit coming in. I wanted to make sure it wasn't my teeth or my gums that was hurting. It's my fucking cheek. Sorry.
There's a couple songs, like the last two that I made are so fucking good. They're literally a whole level above anything I've ever made before. And it's like every time I write a new song, because like there was a point in my life, like, okay, not to toot my own horn, but like I'm the reason we started doing this music shit.
Absolutely.
Like
Absolutely.
I was putting in work for so long.
I'm talking.
for
I'm
years.
talking. This dude is sending me a song every single
yeah.
week, sometimes
Multiple
2
times
or
a
3
week, like,
and just constant effort.
My whole
Shit
goal,
inspired the fuck out of
my
me,
whole
dude.
goal
Like,
was just to make every song something was better than the last song I made. Whether it was my rhyme schemes, my flow, my vocal abilities, like my ability to control my voice, the beat selection, anything. It was just something had to be better than the last song I made, and I made hundreds of songs
This dude
over
has so much
over
unreleased
years.
music and so much hidden released music.
Oh my god,
like,
there yeah, my SoundCloud I took that I was releasing music on SoundCloud for like 2 years, and like there's probably 40 songs on the SoundCloud, bro.
I never released a song on SoundCloud.
There's
Now that I
there's
think
a
about it,
couple songs.
I made or no, we have a song.
Yeah,
we have a song.
Peacekeepers on my SoundCloud.
Peacekeepers on there. We have a song in your SoundCloud, but I had a SoundCloud account. I was like planning to release songs on SoundCloud, but I never did.
So you want to know the reason I started releasing music on SoundCloud? Is because when you're a SoundCloud creator and you're releasing music on your account, you can listen to it as many times without ads as you want. So what I would do is I would put the music on SoundCloud so I could listen to it while I was at work. That's the whole
smart.
reason I
That's
started
smart.
doing that.
That's
And there's a couple songs on SoundCloud that I am 100% going to go back and remix and get the beats and fucking release because they're fucking bangers.
Fuck yeah.
And they're like they're actually good fucking songs, and they're back when I did not know what the fuck I was doing. They are volumes are all fucked up, the mix sounds like shit, but like the bones and the potential is there for
Yeah.
them to be like legit good tracks.
all of the like unreleased shit or hidden shit that I have is either I think like two or three songs we did on your SoundCloud.
And then one on my
And
YouTube
then,
that
yeah,
got
the
deleted.
one on your YouTube that got deleted, and then
Well, it's not deleted, it's privated.
Yeah, and then all the old shit I was doing on Band Labs with my Apple earbuds, like back at the house.
Yep.
And
that's back when I used to bring the mobile setup to the house, bro.
Yeah,
we would
bro.
record in the house upstairs, bro.
And I don't know how no background noise ever came through.
None.
Ever. Those Yeti mics are really good at like
They really are.
reducing.
They're really
background
good
noise.
mics, bro.
They are like
if
they're not bad.
If you want to start like making videos or
discontinued.
doing anything, you can still buy them, but they're not. Buy a Yeti mic. I know the new ones are probably not the same. I haven't experienced what the new ones are like, or if you can find a fucking old one,
this mic
buy
is
a
really
fucking
good.
old one.
What the fuck is this?
These is
Zing you. Oh shit.
these mics are like $50.
Yeah, this is a really.
It's a really good mic.
I'm personally not a fan of this mic, but we have two different voices. This mic is really good for his voice.
I like this mic.
I have a higher pitched voice. You guys hear it a lot. But with the Snowball mic, it helps. Just in general, it does a lot of the mixing for me. Because a lot of times my high pitched voice is blowing out.
It just
the mic.
automatically has compression already on.
Yeah, because I'm blowing out the mic. Whoa. I'm blowing out the mic a lot when I talk into it because I have a high pitched voice. So it's like, yeah. But this is better for deeper voices.
Yeah.
But like me, I sound almost muffled on this mic.
I like this mic, but I'm excited. We're gonna be getting 2 new microphones here soon. So we'll each have our own microphones when we record the episodes. It'll just be
We'll also
better.
be able to go back and forth on songs now.
Yes,
That's the best part.
That is
That's
gonna
the
be
best
fucking
part.
awesome.
That's the best part.
But I'm excited to hear how the microphones sound. They have really good reviews and they're seem like pretty nice microphones. They're a knockoff Rode mic.
I got so much paint on my
You really do.
that can really blew up on me.
It really did.
Stay tuned to find out why.
Stay tuned. But they have really good reviews. They're just a knockoff Rode mic, but
Okay.
apparently they're really good. And they're XLR mics. They're around the same price as this one. They're a little more expensive. Than
I
this
think
one
they're
is.
like Axiom mics or some shit like that. I don't know. I've seen it when I first saw it. It was like a TikTok shop mic or whatever. But it's like it was a USB mic, but it also had the availability for XLR.
A lot of the cheap ones do.
It's
Yeah.
like you could do either or. It
That
had a gain knob.
I will
volume
say
knob, all that shit.
that lessens quality because then you're doing 2 things instead of just one.
Exactly.
You want an XLR
You
or
want
a
some,
USB.
yeah. It's like a multi.
You want it to be
it's like
good
a
at-
multi-purpose tool.
You want it to be
You don't want a multi-purpose.
Good
tool.
at one thing, not okay at 2 things.
It's like a multi-purpose tool.
Yeah.
You don't want a tool that does 2 things, but it's low-key janky and all that shit. Like, just get 2 of the necessary tools.
Exactly.
It's gonna make the job easier and
Exactly.
better. Same shit.
Exactly.
It's like, you guys don't know what we're sipping on. I don't think usually we're sipping on Twisteds, but we're sipping on Simply Spiked Bold Cherry Limeade, 8%. I'll tell you what, I was
Tall
drinking.
boys,
I was
too.
drinking one of these the other day. I had a rough day at work. It was one of them times where I was just like, I was at the grocery store and I'm like, man,
I drank a 6-pack on Tuesday, bro.
See,
It's okay.
so
It's okay.
I got a lighter tolerance than you though. Like you know,
I don't have
also-
a crazy
I don't-
tolerance.
I don't have
bro.
the
I
energy.
was fucked.
on a bad day, I don't have the energy to crack open. 6
I drank
bottles.
a 6-pack in 2.5 hours.
I believe you.
I was fucking hammered,
Bro.
bro.
On a bad day like that, bro, like literally, bro, Raven knows, like, I don't want to fucking talk. I just want to sit there and just fucking zone out type shit. I don't have the energy to crack open 6 bottles. That's why I got 2 tall boys. Because I was just like, I'm either going to get 2 of these or 2 Twisted.
You wanna know
So
what
I got
it
one
is?
of these and a Twisted because they were both 2 for $6. So I was
Buying
like, fuck
tall
it.
boys makes me feel like my parents.
That's fair. This is the first time, actually, the one I bought that was the first time I've ever bought
Especially
Tall Boys.
this, bro, the cherry limeade. My mom's favorite was always black cherry.
Ooh.
Anything.
Yeah. Dude, I've literally...
Dude,
this
black cherry Mike's Hard is so good.
used to be.
I can't drink Mike's anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, when I bought this and that Twisted the other day, it was the first time I ever bought a tall boy. I've never bought a tall boy before. I've only ever stolen. So, like...
Yeah.
Before I was 21. Let's keep that real.
Before we were 18.
Yeah, after I was 21, I started buying them. So...
I don't really steal anything anymore. I don't steal anything anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't stolen anything since like fucking 2020.
It's because I have a job.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I didn't have a job.
We grew up poor. We had to steal shit. There was literally
There
no
were
choice.
multiple occasions where I needed to go to the store and steal food.
Yeah, same.
So,
I got really good at it.
Yeah.
You can steal a whole rotisserie chicken if you want. You just gotta be good.
I'm not gonna go in depth here. I was gonna say you brought up size, and the first thing that came to my mind.
I'm not going into depth either. I'm just saying you gotta be good.
I was gonna say you brought up size, and the first thing that came to mind.
Nintendo Switch.
Fuck, no, the hoverboard.
Oh, bro, that was a fucking hilarious one, bro.
Like, cause like
you just rode out with that bitch. Like, yeah, I brought this in.
Yeah, exactly. Allegedly, you know.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
It's past statute of limitations.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stole that bitch. All right, let me tell the story. So, way back when, at an undisclosed age, at an undisclosed Walmart, in an undisclosed
Past the
town,
statute of limitations.
This was not in our home state. I can tell you that absolutely. I walk in this motherfucker. I had all the intention to steal something when I walked in there. This is back when.
It's every time we went into Walmart.
This is back when me, you, and a couple other people,
the gang,
would go. We would go Walmart hunting and just
mall hunting.
Yeah, mall hunting.
That
too.
one was sketchier.
That one is when
that'll get you arrested.
That was when you get arrested, but also you put your skills to the test for real.
Yeah.
Because then you start getting actual good shit.
Yeah.
But like, that was the furthest we ever went. We never sold anything over $500.
Because that's a felony.
That is a full blown truth for me. We have never stolen anything over $500 at one time. And
collectively
is a different story, but never from the same place at one time.
Yep.
Or in multiple. Fuck! I need to stop. Anyway, like we said earlier, though, we haven't stolen in like fucking 6 years.
We have jobs now. We have money.
We were minors at
and
the
we
time.
were
We weren't
broke
even 18.
ass minors, bro.
So anyway, I walk into this fucking Walmart. Me, him, a couple other people. We walk into this fucking Walmart. I think Raven was with us too.
No.
I think so.
No.
No?
No. It was Johnny Jackson and us. And
Raven
maybe Blake too.
Oh yeah, it was Blake.
Yeah.
Blake was there. I could have sworn Raven was there.
I'll
with us, but
I'll bleep those names.
Yeah, we'll bleep those names. Yeah, but yeah. So we walk in this motherfucker. We're walking around. I don't know what I want to get my hands on, and we're just walking around. And this is back when like the electronic cages were like really, really starting to come out for like everything.
Security was like just loss prevention was like just starting to be a thing.
Yeah, it's not like just starting to be a thing, but like
we live in a small town, so everything comes to us like 2 or 5 years late.
Yeah, anywhere in between there. So like, but then again, this wasn't in our home state. So like,
facts.
To be fair, so we're walking through the aisles, and I see a hoverboard in a box, but not in a cage. This was a rare occurrence.
Just on the shelf.
This was a rare occurrence. My immediate assumption, somebody asked to get it out of the box.
But then
they're looking at it, didn't want it, put it down somewhere close to where it belongs. Because it was literally right next to the case, but it wasn't in it. So, I'm looking at it, and I'm like, man, I've wanted one of those hoverboards for like 2 years, man. I've been jealous of those fucking 8-year-olds.
This was like when they were fucking popular.
Yeah, I've been jealous of them 8-year-olds ripping around on these bitches with like.
This is when there was all the
shit.
videos of fucking celebrities eating shit.
Yeah,
and I'm slamming into walls and shit.
I'm like all these fucking.
It's like peak hoverboard time.
I'm like all these rich ass kids and shit. I'm like, I want to ride one of these bitches.
Exactly.
Shit, this might have even been back like in like 2018 almost. Yeah, definitely.
Can't say a year because 2018 is not past the statute of limitations.
All right, so we'll just bleep bleep bleep. but
that's quite a bit less than the statute of limitations.
Yeah.
In an undisclosed year.
In an undisclosed year. I saw this motherfucker. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. So we take a couple laps honestly. Like, I took a few fucking laps. And I remember I unboxed this hoverboard lap by lap.
Just in the aisles.
Like, we would take a lap, I'd go in, undo the tape, take another lap.
That was the trick.
Undo the tabs, take another lap. Come back, open the box, take another lap. Come back, take the fucking foam off of it. Take another lap. Come back, get a good look. Don't touch that bitch, take another lap. Come back, grab that motherfucker. So I grabbed it. So now I'm thinking like, yo, what do I do with this?
Yeah, like just whole hoverboard out in the open.
I'm like, yo, what the fuck do I even do with this motherfucker? But I'm like, I got it. I'm gonna act like I came in here with this bitch. And I don't know why I thought that was a good idea, because that shit sounds so dumb in hindsight.
It ain't stupid if it works.
That shit works.
It ain't stupid if it works.
I'm riding that. I straight up turned that bitch on. I forgot to grab the charger too. That was the worst part.
It was just a normal charger though.
Yeah, I ended up buying a charger off of Amazon or something. But, I'm riding this bitch through the store. I just grabbed it out of the box and I'm riding this bitch through the store. We get up to like the front cashier or whatever. We get up to the self-checkout. Not yet. We get up to the self-checkout, and a little bit beforehand I had gotten off of it, turned it off, was just holding it, whatever. And see, this is how you do shit right. I look at the person standing in there. I'm like, hey, do you mind if I ride this out of here? I rode in, but I got yelled at. And they were like, no, it's okay. You go ahead. I was like, say less. And rode out of that bitch.
And then we had a hoverboard for a while. You want to tell them the story of how we ditched it?
Yes. So this is probably like a year later.
Yeah, a while later.
This was like a year later. I had that bitch for a minute. I think it was a piece of shit, honestly. It
really
deserved
was.
to be stolen. Because one thing you learn when you steal shit, this is kind of why I stopped stealing, is when you steal what you can get your hands on, it's usually not that great. Is what it is. When you actually got to start putting effort in, first of all, you feel like a piece of shit.
And then you can go to prison.
Yeah, then you can go to fucking jail. Nobody wants to fucking do that.
Nobody wants to fucking do that.
But, so this thing was a piece of shit. Like, it took like so long to charge.
It's also heavy as fuck.
This bitch was like 25 pounds.
It was
like
heavy
he said,
as
it was
fuck.
peak hoverboard.
It was
so
heavy.
Shit hoverboards.
Yeah. It was like the cheapest one that Walmart had.
Yeah.
Like the Razor brand one.
Yeah, and it wasn't even Razor.
It was fucking the knockoff.
That motherfucker took like 3-4 hours to charge, like full 100% battery. It would probably go for like, ow, fuck, I just bit my lip. 30 minutes on a good day, probably.
Yeah, not even.
Yeah. Matter of fact, is this that bottle?
It might be.
So I believe this bottle of
sure.
Malibu, I'm pretty sure it is.
No, that's the one that came out of the roof in my mom's house.
Okay, so not this bottle.
But a bottle of Malibu.
But a bottle of Malibu.
The mango specifically.
We have a video of me like circling around on a hoverboard, just straight chugging a bottle of Malibu. Ridiculous.
If I can find the video, I will put it in right
yeah.
here. I don't know if I'll be able to, but
if it's there, wow, look at baby me. That's crazy. Anyway, yeah, fucking,
so we were going.
No, I remember
Okay,
where we're
okay,
going. I
okay,
remember where we're
okay.
going. I remember where we're going. So, we wanted to go hit the dollar store, Dollar General to be specific.
It was our regular stomping grounds for getting some liquor.
Yeah, especially some Mike's Hard. Man.
That was our fucking thing back in the day, bro.
That was our thing. We're not gonna go in depth about.
Oh God.
We're not gonna go in depth about Dollar General, but so we were going to Dollar General to make some legal tender purchases, actually, and I decided, I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna take my hoverboard. In hindsight, I deserved that shit because he was walking. I designed that shit. I deserved that shit because he was walking. I shouldn't have took the hoverboard. That was an asshole move.
It was.
Like, real shit. I think about that regularly. I'm like, damn, that was such a dick move. Why did I do that? But it's okay because I got the karma before we even got there. The bitch died on me.
Like halfway.
Yeah, like halfway.
And it was not a short walk to the Dollar General.
It wasn't. And like, it was so stupid to take that. And like we said earlier, that bitch was like 25, 30 pounds.
Heavy, bro.
I did not want to carry that motherfucker. So, I was walking down the street and I'm like, shit, this is like right by a church. I'll throw it in a bush. Threw that bitch in a bush.
Threw that bitch in the bush.
Threw that bitch in a bush, and I'm pretty sure somebody recovered it and started using it.
It was not there when we went back.
Yeah, we were there like a couple hours later, so
it was not
like,
there.
So somebody got a hoverboard, so it's not in my possession anymore. So yeah, that's the hoverboard story. That shit. Interesting story. I was not expecting to unfold all of that. I haven't talked about that story in a minute.
That was a funny fucking night.
It was a great night.
It was. We then went back and smoked so much fucking dope, bro.
So much, dude. So much. Like we do.
Yep.
Like we do.
But YouTube fucking age restricts us if we fucking do that.
Like, dude, it doesn't make sense to me. We're drinking, we're hitting our vape, no problem.
Literally.
But then the second the za comes out.
Second we pull out the attachment for this, don't mind how dirty it is. Fuck you. If you actually smoke.
If you have a bong, you understand.
If you actually fucking smoke, you understand.
Yeah. But
and like the second we pull out that fucking thing,
it's a problem.
It's a problem. Like I don't, and it's not even just us. It's like a YouTube thing.
Yeah, I know. Isn't it legal in majority states now? More states than
I don't think quite yet, but it's close. Okay. It's close. I don't think quite. I think it's like decriminalized in the majority.
Isn't the headquarters of YouTube in California? Mm-hmm. So why the fuck do they give a fuck?
Literally.
Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Because it's still technically illegal. Federally illegal.
Yeah, federally illegal. Yeah,
so,
that's right.
Sponsors and shit, they give a fuck.
True.
But, like...
Any sponsor that is sponsoring somebody who they know smokes weed, though, they...
But it's not a sponsor specifically sponsoring a person type thing. It's the main... Like, the ads you see when you click on a video. You can't make money
if there's weed on the video.
Literally. But then again, some people, no problems.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Some people just fly fucking straight under the radar.
I think it's just because fucking... I honestly don't know why. I don't understand it. Because, like, I have videos on my personal channel that have gotten age restricted for smoking, but then other ones that didn't, where I was doing the same fucking thing.
I wonder if the lighter spark has, like, the biggest thing to do with it.
On that same topic, when I was...
Because we've smoked joints and blunts on it, and it's never been
when I was making those videos, the ones that got age restricted, what I noticed when I was doing it, because it happened like a bunch of times, so I started doing experiments on certain things and cutting certain shit out and all that. I would cut it right as the lighter made a sound, and then cut it to the joint being lit, and it was fine. But then when you have the lighter sound does it. But it's also the sound of the bong cycling that does it as well.
So you just gotta smoke joints then.
Yeah, we could do that, but that's a lot of fucking weed.
Yeah, that's true.
We ain't in the position to be doing all that quite yet.
I have been. Well,
you don't really smoke a lot though. Not anymore. You smoke on occasion, and when you do, you smoke a lot.
Yeah.
So it's
I mean, I still smoke every day, twice a day, but like.
That's not that much.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't smoke all day every day anymore. Like I don't do that. I don't smoke bud on my lunch break anymore.
Thank fucking God, bro.
Like, bro, I used to. That job had me stressed the fuck out, dude.
That man was hitting a bowl in his closed up car on lunch break. Like,
I smoked a blunt once.
That's so much worse.
Yeah, my coworker Greg, he was like, "Yo, me and Raven, we went."
Drink it. That shit has so much left in it.
I'm yapping, bro. But anyway, me and Raven went up to McDonald's when I was working at Hostmaster. Fuck Hostmaster. I was a perfect employee, high as fuck. Every single day. Every single fucking day I was high as fuck. and I was the best fucking inspector on that fucking floor. Fuck you. Anyway. Yeah, one time we went up to McDonald's, and my coworker Greg was up there, and he was the one with the all the way back gold grills. If you guys know anything about grills, if you got gold grills and they go all the way back, that's some money in your pockets. But you know, a lot of people, they get them like up to here, maybe here. They get 18 pointers. That's 16 pointers, I think it is actually, but whatever. He dope ass dude, but we're sitting up there.
16 because there's 32 teeth in your mouth.
Yeah, it's 16. So we go up there. We park in the little side parking lot. We ended up parking right next to him. He rolls his window down. I look over. I roll the window down. He goes, "Hey, y'all want to hit this blunt?" I said, "Absolutely." So we whole ass got out of the car with our double cheeseburgers, got up in his car with our double cheeseburgers, and started chiefing the fuck out of that fucking blunt. That shit was dope.
Dude, it's ridiculous because back in the day, YouTube had, even still to this day, but back in the days especially, YouTube had a whole fucking like section of YouTube called WeedTube, bro. Like, it was so big to the point where they made a competing app
Motherfuckers got soft. That's literally all it is, bro.
No, YouTube just fucking sucks. It's all the political woke bullshit,
That's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers got soft.
Yeah, like, it's motherfuckers scared to say retard. Those are the people who fucking run in YouTube.
Yeah. That shit, bro.
Who cares, bro?
That shit.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, suck my left nut and slobber on it. I don't care. Like, get the fuck out of my face.
This shit don't make fucking. Oh my god, bro. the state of the world currently is pretty fucking crazy. Yeah, there's a lot of words that you definitely shouldn't say.
Yeah.
There's other words that are like, all right, does it really fucking matter that much?
No, it doesn't. Like stop being such a bitch. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Dude.
Like literally,
shit is so crazy now, and it's like a lot of it. And I hate to say it because at this point, I've said it so fucking many times. It sounds cliche, but COVID did some damage, man. COVID did some fucking damage. Now I can say this. COVID did damage, but it also did good, too. A lot of people are uniting for good reasons now, but people are also clashing for stupid fucking reasons. So it's like, yeah. COVID brought the hurt. You feel me? COVID brought the hurt. If you didn't get COVID, you still suffered from it.
All my homies say, fuck COVID.
Yeah. If you didn't get COVID, you still suffered from it. Like, especially if you're around our age. Like, if you're older... Yeah, there's some issues that you had to face, whatever, but you don't fucking understand. Like,
we literally
when COVID started, we were in school.
We spent the last 2 years of our school online.
Yeah.
Like
what? And it wasn't like, oh yeah, we got to do our shit at home online. Like, nah, we were actually.
We had welding class at home online.
Yeah, does that make any fucking sense?
How do you fucking do that?
Yeah. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
What?
Doesn't make any fucking sense. And I'll tell you this, I probably would have learned a lot fucking more shit at school if I was actually even in there. Even though me and him both cheated every single day for school, I still would have learned more if I was actually there. You feel me? Like, I would have rather they said, fuck it, wait till COVID's over, come back, take a test for your GED, and you're done. That's basically what it was. Real shit.
Yeah.
Like...
And I think with that,
with that there was a lot of topics on that one.
Yeah,
a lot of topics on that one.
We'll end this by saying fuck COVID.
Fuck COVID. Fuck Hosemaster.
And we love you guys.
Equally, honestly.
Yep.
For me, equally.
Yep.
Equally. Fuck Hosemaster.
But we love you guys. And thank you so much.
Because I think they could sue me for defamation.
What the fuck?
I don't know. I have an NDA with them. I don't know.
Anyways, we love you guys.
What's up, everybody? So this is gonna be shitty audio compared to our actual video. The mic is not turned on.
Yeah, we were literally saying goodbye.
We were recording the outro as our camera died.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna come to you right now and say we love you guys. Thank you so much for watching.
That's Jacob.
That's AJ.
Peace out.
Peace out.